Ready for a Deadpool and Wolverine team-up? Well, buckle up because this is going to be one heck of a ride. Imagine the chaos, the humor, and the sheer madness that will ensue when these two iconic characters join forces. It's a match made in Marvel heaven, or perhaps Marvel's version of a chaotic, action-packed purgatory. It's gonna be a wild ride with extra snark. Deadpool, with his razor-sharp wit and endless supply of sarcasm, paired with Wolverine's gruff, no-nonsense attitude, is a combination that promises non-stop entertainment. Think of it as a buddy cop movie on steroids, with a lot more blood, guts, and fourth-wall-breaking humor. So Marvel fans, picture this. Deadpool, our favorite mouthy mercenary, is up to his usual antics. He's slicing and dicing his way through bad guys, all while cracking jokes and making us laugh. But this time, he realizes he might be in over his head. He needs someone who can match his level of badassery, decides he needs some backup. And who better to call than Wolverine? The man with the adamantium claws and a healing factor that makes him nearly indestructible. But convincing Wolverine to join him is no easy task. Deadpool has to use all his charm, wit, and maybe a few threats to get Wolverine on board. Enter Wolverine, the grumpy, claw-wielding legend. He's not exactly thrilled about teaming up with Deadpool, but he can't deny that the merc with a mouth has a certain charm. Plus, Wolverine has a soft spot for chaotic anti-heroes, even if he won't admit it. It's a bromance waiting to happen, or a buddy cop disaster. Either way, it's going to be entertaining. The dynamic between these two is electric. Deadpool's constant chatter and Wolverine's gruff silence create a perfect balance of humor and intensity. The plot kicks off with Deadpool getting in way over his head. Classic, right? He's stolen something he shouldn't have, and now every villain in the Marvel universe is after him. It's a situation that only Deadpool could find himself in, and it's going to take all his cunning and a little help from Wolverine to get out of it. He steals something he shouldn't have, and now the bad guys are after him. But what did he steal? A powerful artifact? A secret weapon? Or maybe just something that belongs to a very powerful and very angry villain? Whatever it is, it's enough to put a target on Deadpool's back. Cue Wolverine, who's dragged into this mess because, well, he can't resist a good fight. And maybe, just maybe, he has a soft spot for Deadpool. Despite his gruff exterior, Wolverine has a heart of gold, and he can't stand by while Deadpool faces an army of villains alone. He's got a soft spot for chaotic anti-heroes. Together, they form an unlikely but formidable team. Wolverine's brute strength and Deadpool's unpredictability make them a force to be reckoned with. They might not always see eye to eye, but when it comes to taking down bad guys, they're unstoppable. Together, they fight baddies, crack jokes, and argue like an old married couple. Their banter is as sharp as Wolverine's claws, and their chemistry is undeniable. They might drive each other crazy, but they also bring out the best in each other. Picture Deadpool's sarcasm bouncing off Wolverine's gruffness. It's a recipe for epic one-liners and insane action scenes. Deadpool's quick wit and Wolverine's no-nonsense attitude create a perfect storm of humor and intensity. That's a recipe for epic one-liners and insane action scenes. Imagine the two of them taking on an army of villains, with Deadpool cracking jokes and Wolverine slicing through enemies with his claws. It's the kind of action that Marvel fans live for. By the end, they learn to work together, sort of. They might not always agree, but they respect each other's abilities. And in the end, that's what makes them such a great team. They might bicker and argue, but when it comes down to it, they have each other's backs. But mostly, it's an excuse for us to watch them slash and burn through enemies. The action scenes are going to be epic, with Deadpool's acrobatics and Wolverine's brute strength creating a perfect balance of chaos and precision. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to see that? It's the kind of action that Marvel fans dream of. Two of the most iconic characters in the Marvel universe, teaming up to take down bad guys and crack jokes along the way. It's a match made in superhero heaven. So gear up, Marvel fans. This is going to be one wild ride. With Deadpool's humor and Wolverine's intensity, it's a combination that promises non-stop entertainment. Get ready for epic action scenes, hilarious one-liners, and a team-up that will go down in Marvel history. This one's going to be a roller coaster of laughs, claws, and chimichangas. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the ride. Deadpool and Wolverine are coming to a theater near you, and it's going to be epic.